Samanan tumelang molweni abusheni di machironi. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, good day, goeiedag. My name is Winston and welcome to my channel Bush is at Boer. On this channel we discuss everything relating to small scale farming and those small projects that you can do yourself, save on some money, and even use what we are showing you to start that side hustle or that small business, and hopefully in the future grow it into an empire. And today we are going to talk about our pool. This is our swimming pool diaries part 4. If you haven't seen part 1, I'm going to leave a link right here, and part 1 talks about how a swimming pool works. Alright, then we had part 2 where we changed the pool filter. I'm going to leave a link right here for you. And then also in part 3 we had some chemicals that the pool guys told me to use, and I'm going to leave that right here for you to watch. Now in part 4, after part 3, the pool actually turned blue, but now it's back to green. And I've been running this pool, the pool pump, every day for at least 2 hours. There were some days where the weather was a bit heavy, and I had to switch off the pump overnight, but I ran this pool for at least 2 hours every single day. Today is a dusty day, and you can actually see everything that went into the pool. A lot of things just blew into the pool, and it just turned green again. So from the research that I've done, it said that if there is no pH, if there's no chlorine, it's a breeding ground for algae, and that's why the pool might be turning green all the time. I did do a test, and it seems like there's no chlorine, so I'm gonna do a test. So today's plan for part 4 is we're gonna do a test right here. I found some strips. When you clean up and you pack things the way you want to, you find things that were laying around, and I found a bottle of strips, and I'm going to use that to test the water. I'm going to take a sample of water. I'm going back to the pool guy, but I have a feeling that the pool people are giving me some stuff to try now. It doesn't work, then you must come back and get this and buy this and buy this. That's always also a sales pitch. So what I want to do today is, because we want to go to Pick and Pay as well, there's another pool shop there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my strip, and I'm going to take my sample of water, and I'm going to tell him, listen, please, if this was your pool, tell me what you would have done to get this blue. Do not make me come back. There's also something that I've seen that I can use, that I want to see if Pick and Pay has it. But let's first start with all the tests that I want to do right here. So this is the pool test kit that I found, and it comes with strips like these, and the instruction on it says it's actually very simple. Dip it in the water for 2 seconds, keep it on a flat surface for 20 seconds, and then compare it to the chart right there. So let's take the dip, and let's dip it in for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Let's take it out. Let's put it on a flat surface for 20 seconds. So while we wait for that 20 seconds, let's take the water sample that I want to take to the pool guys. So what you want to do is put your bottle in and do it like arm's length, in a deep end, arm's length. So let's go in right there and take out the water. And I have my sample of water. So what I'm going to do with that sample of water, I'm going to go back to the pool guy, and I'm going to tell him this is the test, this is the pool. The wind blew. So I'm going to go back to the pool guy, and I'm going to tell him that this is my sample. Let's see what you have for me in order for me to get my pool blue. My niece wants to come and visit this weekend. It's Thursday today. I need something that will turn the pool back to blue in a matter of 2 days. Okay, so 20 seconds is gone. I'm going to compare this. If I start at first, I don't know if you guys can see. Alright, so from what I can see is there's no chlorine. I don't know what bromine is, but it looks like it's also 0. Then the pH seems to be 7.8. which means pH is fine. Alkalinity is around 180, which is also fine. And then we have our hardness, which is 400, which also seems to be fine. So I'm going to take this to the guy, and basically what our problem is now, chlorine and bromine is very low, so we need to boost that. But I'm going to go back to the pool, guys. I'm gonna take my water, they must test it themselves, and let's see if their test agrees with mine, and let's see what they're gonna give me to use. But if I get that green to blue HTH kit, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm still gonna go to the pool, guys, to see what they're gonna subscribe or prescribe for me. Let's see what's gonna happen. That second pool shop, I went there and apparently it's closed. It has moved, it doesn't exist anymore. So I had to go back to Pick and Pay, and I found something that I'm going to use, and this is green to blue, HTH green to blue. I'm gonna follow this instructions, and the first instruction that I need to do is, or that I've been doing every day, is I need to clear out all the debris, clear out the baskets, clear out everything I can find, and do a backwash. So let me start with clearing out the debris that I can see in the pool. Also, this is a specific time to follow because they're saying late afternoon. It is late afternoon. It is 10 to 6. It's the light. Sun is about to set. Let me show you. Sun is about to set over there, but it is 10 to 6. So let me start clearing out all the debris over there, and then I'll show you quickly. There are some debris. I think with the wind, it just blew all the grass and nonsense in here, so I have to clean that. Out there, and I'm gonna have to clean the weir basket, and I'm gonna take out all the debris here, and I'll come back for step number 2. Okay, so I removed all the debris in the pool. I cleaned out the basket in that weir and all that sack there. So now let's see what it says here. It says backwash the filter for 3 minutes, then rinse for 2 minutes. Scoop any leaves, debris at the bottom of the pool, and allow the automatic pool to move freely. Okay, so I showed you all in the other video how to do backwash. You just turn this lever. It's hard. Turn the lever to backwash. Turn the lever to backwash, and then let's run it for 3 minutes. So I told you already that when you run the backwash, it comes out the waste pipe. So the next step is to rinse for 2 minutes. I already set it to rinse, and I'm going to switch the pump on, and I'm going to rinse it for 2 minutes. Okay, so step 4 is complete. Step 5, I cannot do it because they're talking about visible leaves, and as you can see, I can't even see the bottom of the pool, so I do not see any visible leaves at the bottom. That means we're going to now go to number 6. We're going to set the multi-port pump to position and set the timer to run for 12 hours, 12 continuous hours. Set the pump on. Let's to the pump position, and I think the pump position is actually filter. So I googled, and the pump function is actually filter. So what I did was I did step 6. Now it says sprinkle the contents of pack 1 around the side of the pool. This is pack 1. So follow the instructions. Do not mix the contents of pack 1 with the contents of pack 2, as dangerous chemical reaction that can cause damage, injury, or death may occur. So first add contents of pack 1 to the pool, only then add contents of pack 2. Let's start with pack number 1. I forgot to press play when I used pack number 1, but the next step is to add pack number 2 separately. Also add it around the side of the pool. It also says in the case of the vinyl or a colored pool lining, add contents of pack 2 directly into the weir to prevent bleaching. So the vinyl will be that Intex plastic pools. This is a fiberglass pool, so we can add the contents directly into the pool. The wind is picking up again, so now we are step 9. Brush all the visible algae off the pool walls and steps. Let's go. So I think we are done for today, because step 9 is where day 1 ends. We just need to let it run for 12 hours. It will be tomorrow morning 6 o'clock. I need to come back and check and then redo the backwash. 3 minutes, rinse for 2 minutes, and continue with the filter for 12 hours. That will be tomorrow morning. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. So this is the next morning. It's after 12 hours, and I'm gonna switch off the filter right now. I'm gonna have to backwash it for 3 minutes, and then rinse it for another 2 minutes, and then let the filter run again for another 12 hours. So that's during the day. It's a little bit better than yesterday. It's not as blue as what I would love it to be, and it's still a bit cloudy. So let's switch off and let's do the backwash and rinse. So I ran the pool the whole day for 12 hours. It was a little bit blue this morning, but it seems like it's going green again. So I think we are failing with this HTH. However, there's another step that we still need to do, and it's this little thing right here. But before we go there, let me take another sample of the pool. Let me take another sample and let's see, or rather not a sample, a test. Let me do another test, strip test, and see how it changed since we tested the water yesterday. I'm going to take the step, tap it in 1, 2, and I'm going to put it on a flat surface for 20 seconds. And while that is happening, let me go switch on the pool to backwash for 3 minutes, and then I'll come back. So while the backwash is running, let's look at our chlorine. I think the video on the video it looks a little bit bad, but it's actually a 3, which is ideal. Our bromine is also a 3, is ideal. Our pH is now sitting on a 7 point, I would say in between 7.5 and 7.8, which also looks fine. Our alkalinity is sitting on a 180, and our hardness is sitting on a 400. So it's doing something to the chemicals, and I'm actually happy. Let me go rinse the pool right now. So while the pool is rinsing, this is the last step. All it wants us to do is to put this in the weir and take it out, put it in the weir, and then cover it up and let the filter run for 12 hours. If tomorrow the pool is not blue, then this has failed us. So let's open the weir basket. Let's take out this and let's clean it out. Well, all it wants us to do is take this out. Where's my knife when I need it? So this is what it looks like. Look like an orange sponge soapy thingy. Drop it in there. And we're gonna, there's a little moth. Let's take this moth out. Just drop this in here. Let's close it up. And then I want to connect this in here. And then I'm gonna run the pump for 12 hours until the morning, and then we'll see tomorrow what has happened. So obviously you can see that it is the next day, and we have failed. HTH Green to Blue has failed. It is a cloudy day today. The sun wants to come out, then it goes away, and then obviously it goes back again. So I don't know what it wants to do, but we're coming to the end of part 4. We basically failed with that, and part 4 cost us 220 rand. So that HTH Green to Blue is 220 rand. It cost us 220 rand, and we failed. It does not work, or it did not work. So we are going to take the sample, pool sample, and take it to the pool guys and then test it and ask them what they would do if it were their pool, because I really don't want to go back. I actually phoned one guy yesterday. He actually phoned me back because I phoned him to ask him where his shop is, and he said no, his shop closed, but he's working from his home right now. So he told me that he will come out to come and see my pool, charge me 220 rand for his call out fee, and then give me he can give me the chemicals that he used. It will cost me like 500 rand a month, and I have to use it every month, which is kind of unfair, because I'm trying to do this myself. I don't want to get somebody here to do it myself, to do it for me. I want to do it myself. So tell me what you want me to do, and then I will do it, but then also give me the best advice so I can get it to blue and keep it blue. So I respect the guys with what they want to do with their businesses and all that, but don't extort me out of money. Show me, teach me how to do it myself, because some of us would want to do it ourselves, and this is what these videos are for. This is for you to learn from our mistakes and our successes. And those videos are also for to warn you about people out there that, like the pool guy, he gave me that peroxide that I used the last time in part 3, and then it worked, but he told me that I will see a significant difference. I don't want to see a significant difference. I want to see the bottom of my pool. That's what I want to see, the bottom of my pool. The crawley's point, the tip of the crawley, the actual head is blue, and I can't see that. I can only see the white pipe of the crawley. I can only see the white pipe. It goes down. It's somewhere there right now, but I can't see even after the peroxide. So stay tuned for part 5 of our swimming pool diaries, and then we'll see what we're gonna do, what the verdict is for this pool. I promised my son, my kids, that they will swim this weekend. My niece even came to visit for the weekend. She's about the same size as my eldest son. She's also about 8 or 9 or 10, I'm not even sure. I think she's also 8 or 9. I must just ask her. She came to visit, and we promised them they would swim, and I just wanted them to swim. But anyways, the weather is not playing well together, even though the sun is coming out right now. We'll see what happens later on the day. I must just test the water to see if the hardness is not over 400 ppm. If it's not over 400 ppm, kids are kids, they want to swim. But that's it from us for now. Stay tuned for part 5. Until next time, keep well, stay safe, stay blessed. Away.